I've got 2 new cross stitch kits I am just dying to show you. But that'll wait till the end of the video because I've also got projects. Hi Flosstube, I'm Michelle. This is my romantic tangle. It is Valentine's Day and I'm filming this in a hurry early in the morning because in a few minutes I'm going to load up our pickup truck and head out to quilting group. The stars don't align often enough for me to get up there. So I am greatly looking forward to that. But before I head out, we have stitching. Last time I had picked up All Is Calm and was just starting to figure out where I had left off before I packed it away. I don't have the picture of this one because it is a thrift store find that didn't come with all of the packaging, which is why I got it so wonderfully cheap. I have been working on filling in these 2 great big pine trees. I love this piece. It is gorgeous. It is also very tedious. The blended threads and the this, that, and the other thing and the confetti. This is not an easy stitch. Get down in here into the water and some of the other parts, and yeah, it's all half stitches and it goes amazingly fast, but these trees are a slog. Once I get over here into the portion I haven't started yet, there are going to be some bare birch trees and a whole lot of snow and a little cabin in the background. This is not going to be easy. It's not going to be quick. I don't think that it is going to bite me and be the project that I can't put down. Surprisingly, I have been able to put down Peaceful Countryside. Since the last time I talked to you, I've only done this little bit of the mill and a bit of the bridge up here. I just have not been stitching as much the past 2 weeks. I still love it. I just am able to step away from it for a moment. I kind of alluded to my eye issue last time. It's posterior vitreous detachment, and basically the proteins in my eye are moving around and I'm forming new floaters, and it's a natural part of aging that I get to experience early because I am so nearsighted. It's not fun. I think I am out of the woods and no longer in such danger of a retinal tear, but it still freaks me out. If there's any good thing, at least it doesn't mess with my close-up vision, so I could keep stitching while I waited to see what was going to happen. Here's Winter Holly Inn. I've done a little bit of the detail work and started to fill in some of the grout between the bricks. And last time I told you I was working on a shawl that I hadn't brought upstairs, so I decided to bring it up and show you what I've got. This is the Premier Sweet Rolls that I picked up when Craft Warehouse was going out of business. I've got 3 rolls, but just a bunch of garter stitch, and eventually I'll use it all up and I'll have a nice shawl. And I had totally forgotten that I have a bag of shawls up here I need to take with me to quilting group today, so I would have been so annoyed if that hadn't just tripped my memory. Riolis does kit, they call them kit reviews. They do little short videos on their YouTube channel, and I was watching one, saw the kit, and immediately wanted it. This is Under the Water. It is gorgeous. My husband and the kids and I went to Hawaii, I would say a few years ago. It's probably been more than a decade at this point, but we went snorkeling. There were turtles. Everything about this kit, beyond the fact that it is gorgeous, it reminds me of that trip. And that was justification enough to hop on Amazon and order it right away. I actually learned from my own mistakes and I looked at the dimensions of the kit before I ordered it. It's smaller than I expected. My problem with Riolis kits is I've got a history of ordering them and then finding out they are huge. This one is only 8 1/4 by 11 1/4, so about the size of the sheet of paper here. I think I'd like it better if it was bigger, but I love the image too much to not get it. And look at all the detail there. I think there are 30 colors in this one. I'll do an unboxing video later. Then look if you can see this one on the back. I'm also kind of tempted by that one. And while I was ordering, I found this one, which is called Book Evening. And look hate the glare. Look at that lampshade. I bought it for the lampshade. I keep saying I'm not going to stitch any more cats, but I mean, there's barely a cat there. I have not opened this one up. I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of blank background space and a lot of half stitches maybe. We'll see. I really wanted to open these as soon as they came in the mail, but I made myself wait so I'd have the nice packaging to hold up in the video. I've been doing a fair amount of reading. My friend Joanna Campbell Slan has another new book out. She puts out a lot of books, and that is great because I love her stuff. This newest one is called All In. It is a part of the, what does she call it? It is a Kiki Lowenstein companion novel. This character was introduced in Resort to Murder, her latest Kiki Lowenstein mystery. I don't remember seeing him in any of the books before that, but my memory is not a steel trap when it comes to characters in books. This is a cozy thriller, and I didn't know about the concept of cozy thrillers before this one. I really like this. Brick is a poker player, so a huge element of this book is a competitive poker playing tournament, which I would not have thought that that was my thing, but he is playing in the game to earn some money to solve some horrible problems he and his family have found themselves in. The stakes are high, but knowing the author and with the label of a cozy thriller, you can worry about the characters, but you know that nothing too bad is going to happen. There is a great dog. Kiki Lowenstein and her family play a small part in the plot. And it's on Kindle Unlimited, so if it sounds like it might be up your alley, check it out. Full disclosure, Joanna's a friend of mine. She sent me a copy of the book so I could read it and decide if I wanted to talk about it here or not. I would never recommend a book to you guys that I don't love.